Over the curveball tonight, drinking Grumpy Santa, a golden premium ale. Certainly one, you know, off the radar as it was. Good evening. Yeah, I just fancy something different. So it's a robust hoppy flavour with a crisp citrusy finish. Cottaging. Yeah. It's better to be grumpy with a beer. That I can't blame him. Brought to you from the Staffordshire Moorlands by Cottage Delight. You can't beat a bit of cottage. Merry Christmas! So, looking now, I'm either getting drunk or I've done where I put my bottle opener. Let me get the other bottle opener. I'll do. One does apologise. Yeah, I just fancied coming on early tonight, and yeah, and YouTube's notifications did not work. The strange thing is, I always think that Christmas beers should always be dark and porter. Merry Christmas! There we go. It's Grumpy Santa. He's not very happy. You don't like it? I actually liked it. Yeah, normally after 7 p.m, yeah. It's normally 8, but tonight I had my dinner earlier, sat up the house, and I thought, you know, I changed it from, it was 6 o'clock, and I changed it. A Halloween beer. I ain't got any Halloween beers. Yeah, well, Christmas films start in June, don't they? Golden pour, good carbonation, little white head. Good evening. On the Abbot. Bready aroma on the nose. Hint of citrus on the nose. I just wanted to throw a curveball. You know, after doing five craft beers yesterday, I thought, oh, sod the craft beers. Let's get some traditional shit down there. Hopefully it's not shit, mind you. But, you know, is what it is. Nice bit of bite on the tongue. It's all about the beer, isn't it? You know, it's what the beer is. The name really isn't the issue. I mean, if you think about beers, it should be more. For me, Christmas beers are all about porters and stouts and dark beers. Golden beers at Christmas always seems wrong for me. But maybe that's just me, you know. For me, straight away. Yeah. Well, that's my traditional face at work as well, grumpy. Yeah. I'm naturally grumpy. Or so the wife says anyway, at least. Oh. I was grumpy today. I was kneeling down all day, all flipping day planting my head. Oh, hey, oh, I've only got 15% left. Jesus. And I forgot to bring the charger. Damn. So, yeah, quite a nice tasting beer, to be fair. I mean, it's going down well. Obviously, very, very traditional. You've been 1 year off the ales. Was there a reason for that, if you don't mind me asking? Or was it a decision that you made, because obviously you're a beer reviewer, to be 1 year off the ales, that's quite an achievement for one. Unless it was a medical reason, then obviously fair dues. Good evening. Merry Christmas. I mean, if I'm being honest, if I really, really wanted to quit, I would just walk away from beers altogether and never look back. I've done it with certain other things that were the love of my life and just walked away. So it's interesting that, you know, to be off the beer for a year. I mean, there was a time when I would have probably 3 beers in a year, and that was it, you know. And, you know, it never entered into the equation having a beer. Yeah, 2 days is a struggle. Right, yeah. I suppose, let's be fair. I mean, that, and this goes for all of us, you know, if you're told that drinking is doing pure damage, yeah, I just fancy the Christmas beer. I'm from Nottingham, you know, we don't conform. 3 years without a beer, and you're a beer reviewer. Okay, no. I mean, to be fair, I think it was from about the age of 21 to about the age of 25, I probably didn't have a single beer. Yes, I was from sunny St Anne's in Nottingham. Yes. You won't want to walk around there in the dark these days, though. Oh, dear, you get mugged. Yeah. You certainly won't want to walk around with your phone in your hand. Yes. I mean, if you was told that for your health you had to come off it, you know, it'd be an interesting decision. But the grass at work's doing well. Obviously, at the moment, it's very dry. So, with regards to the work, I forget all the time. I'm talking and then I forget what I'm saying. Yeah, with the weather at the moment, because we've had no rain apart from yesterday, and then the wind today dried it all out, so it's made no difference, the rain. But you know, apart from with the weather at the moment, it's very, very the grass isn't growing. 100 500 ml plastic bottles, bless you, for homebrew purposes, of course. I need to get back on the homebrew. Wow. I mean, if I was told that I need to stop for my own health, then I would. Or you're getting rid of your barrels. See, I'm going to use my barrels for beer soon, but for barrel aging. The new man's brown ale range. What's that then? What, like a brown ale with a little bit of licorice or something? Or a brown ale that's a porter? So, yeah, citrusy pour. Golden ale, not quite the traditional Christmas beer that I like. And it always reminds me of Witchwood Brewery and their Brewdolf when it came out, and it was golden ale. I'm like, that's not a bloody Christmas beer. It's a golden ale. Since when's a golden ale a Christmas beer? And it's just, you know, the Imperial dogshit version. It reminds me our good man's not in the house tonight, Mr. Goathead. I've not seen his name. Then again, he did say Wednesdays were difficult for him, so maybe he's already out. An alcohol-free man's brown ale. It's not far off that now. No, my hot tub's still poorly. Yeah. It's it's got a big slit in the side. Yeah, I need to find some spray glue or something that you can spray on and seal it, seal the joint that seals it stronger than it was originally. Yeah, I came on at 7. Yeah, tonight. It's probably better in a stew than it is to drink because it's shite to drink. Yeah, it's not the nicest. Yeah, I mean it's only just better than Newcastle Brown. And Newcastle Brown, the problem is with hot tubs, obviously you get a lot of pressure, you know, from the air, and you get the jets. And somehow last time I repaired it, I fused or it's where it's split. I fused both the air bit and the bubbles bit and the blow up bit together. So when it blew up massive, and then it bubbled out as well. And instead of just blowing up normal and then bubbling, I kind of fused it together. So God knows what I did. Guinness West Indies. Oof. Yeah, Newcastle Brown shit these days. It is. You know, without a doubt, they've ruined Newcastle Brown. If I was a person who lived in Newcastle, I'd be disgusted with what Heineken or whoever owns it has done. They've ruined a good brand. I think it is Heineken, isn't it? I'm sure it's Heineken. Yeah, it's not the nice beer it used to be years ago. Yeah, I mean 10 or 15 years ago, wow, Nuki Brown, you couldn't beat it. One of the best beers. Nowadays, it's like bleh. Maybe because they're pissed all the time. Yeah. Nuki Brown, Salt Mosaic. I liked it. It was okay. But it was my 5th beer, the Salt Mosaic. So I think that's why I won't really bother with it. Last time I was on the train, I had a bottle of wine on the way down. I drank 10 or 12 different whiskies, 5 or 6 different champagnes, a couple of beers, a couple of ginger wines and sherries and port, and then some sparkling wines and still wines. And then on the train on the way back, I had another bottle of wine. And I still was pretty decent. I wasn't overly pissed. Yes, I agree with that comment because Harvest Pale, brewed by Castle Rock in Nottingham, tastes amazing. When it's brewed on contract, by Marston's, it's not the same beer. You pissed yourself. I've never pissed myself. I pissed in the wrong place a few times. Yeah, thinking that the toilet wasn't where the toilet was, but yeah, 61 deep. 61 deep's not too bad actually. To be fair, yeah, it's not too bad. It's like when they changed oyster stout to whatever bloody name they changed it to. I fell asleep on the bus and ended up 3 miles past my house. I had to walk back. Yeah, bus driver shouts upstairs, "Terminus!" And I'm there thinking, "Fucking terminus? What terminus?" Gets off the bus and I'm thinking, "The fuck am I?" Starts walking down this street, keeps on going. And I'm like, "Oh no, I know where I am now." And about 3 miles away from my house. Fucking staggered all the way home. Didn't get mugged, so that was a bonus. Although I'd have twatted the cunts if they had done. Can't father see your cock, you're arrested. bet if you had a big cock, he'd have thought different. I bet he thought, yeah, he's a lad. She was probably asleep at the time. I mean, to be fair, I've pissed a couple of times in the bedroom thinking it was the toilet. Got up, thought I was walking outside the door to the toilet. It ended up not being the toilet. But, you know, these things happen, don't they? I mean, once I was absolutely sober, walked into the kitchen in the flat we had and went for a piss in the sink. And to this day, I can't understand why I went for a piss in the sink. Yeah, it's when you move house as well. That's the deadly. You go into the wrong bedroom thinking it's the toilet, because the toilet's normally in that bedroom when you're half asleep. Yeah. I'm sure we've all done that, even when we're not drunk. You can't beat a sleepwalk piss. Pissed in the cat litter truck. Well, that's not too bad, because at least the cat litter would soak it up. Jobs are good in there. Can't fault that, can you? Oh dear. I mean, I've got drunk, went home, left the aftershave, or the perfume rather, that I bought for the wife on the bus, got home, walked in the door, fell asleep in the hallway on the floor, and then got a phone call off the wife at 5 o'clock saying, "Where are you?" And I just woke up off the floor in the hallway. Yeah, she wasn't impressed. Yeah. Was we married then? Probably not at that moment in time. No. So we'd still be girlfriend and boyfriend at that particular moment. Yeah. Yes, we was, yeah. Cider? Hell yes. Yeah. So I've been to Robin Hood Beer Festival in Nottingham, the same one as October, when he was at the castle one year. And mixing strong ciders, still ciders and beer. Don't do it. Do ciders or do beers. Don't do both. Absolutely battered. Yeah, steam into high oven. Yeah. I've done that when I'm sober. Trying to get the key out. Fucking what's up with this key? That's the worst, when you fall asleep somewhere and you don't you wake up. Broadside? Never had it, mate. What's it like? Is it made by Marston's? Oh, so bitey little number. Oh, Grumpy Santa. He's got some bite in him. Bitey, easy drinking, traditional citrus flavours and aroma. Easy going beer, really. Something different. Drop a Santa tonight. Oh dear. Marston's Broadside. Yeah. Whoa. Better not, eh? Yeah, I struggle to believe that they actually made King Goblin. Old Tom, who's he? Oh, the captain. Captain Tom. He's a good bloke, he is. Yeah. To be fair, in the last year of his life, he did more in the last year of his life than he ever did before. And he had a great last year. Let's be fair. I mean, you can't fault the bloke. All joking aside. Just been to the local Asda. Did you get all the beers? I would say, oh. It's funny with Asda's range, their update. The best beers are probably the beers that you've already had from other supermarkets, like the Brewdog stuff. You know, it's good evening. I'm on the car stereo. Dropping ales off for a mate. I can't fault you there. That is a good mate. You're dropping ales off for a mate. I mean, that's just legend status, isn't it? Ringing your mate up. I've got no ales. Can you drop me some off? I'm there for you, mate. I mean, that's great. That's proper human being, that is. Dropping them off for a mate. Adam, I'm down to my last 500 beers. Can you drop me some off in Nottingham? Yeah. Imperial Stouts, if you've got any. Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. He's like the 5th emergency service. I mean, joking aside, that's actually really nice. Ah, right, yeah. Can't fault you there then. Yeah, Swapsies. Yes. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with Swapsies. Yes, as long as it's not the wife, you know. There are limits in Swapsies. The ambulance. Have you got your blue light on the top? Whizzing down. Excuse me, beer delivery. Going down the street. 70 miles away to your local Asda. I won't bother. Fuck it. Yeah, Adam's got the old. He's plugged it into his tobacco. Kestrel. I've not seen it in years. Some of the local shops do it though, like local, you know, local shops, shall we say. So you plug the little flashy blue light thing. Well, you get an orange light. You colour it with blue paper. Put it on the top. Going down the street. Nino, Nino. I'm doing the ale run. Tramp's beer. Bless you. I think that should be the 5th emergency service. I mean, if you haven't got a beer and someone's bringing you some beers, get past them fucking lights. 80 miles an hour. Woof. Excuse me, young man. Good evening, Barry. Excuse me, young man. Why are you driving at 80 miles an hour down this road? I'm delivering beers. There's a bloke who's run out of beers. Oh, well, carry on then, you. Get them beers to him. Yes, yeah. Be good, wouldn't it? Hey, it's a cracking excuse, at least. You know. Yeah. Yeah, I've run out of Imperial Stouts. Can you get some too, mate? Yeah. Oh, dear. Oh, that's one cracking excuse. Good evening. Didn't think you'd be in tonight. Funnily enough, I'm actually at the end of my reviews. I was an hour early tonight. I do apologise. At all times. Bless you. I did like the Brothers Honeycomb. Yeah. I've got the Tetley number 4 sat there. Just there. I might review that tomorrow night, actually. Yeah. That'd be a good one to review. I've actually got 3 or 4, depending on. I will start at 8 o'clock tomorrow. I won't start early tomorrow. I'll be a good boy tomorrow. I'll start at 8 instead of 7. And I'll do the Tetleys. I'll do the Alhambra. And I've got a couple more craft lagers. Or at least crafty-ish lagers. I've got an Erdinger, a Weisserbrow, which I class as a lager anyway. Other people might class it as a beer. I don't know. I class it as lager. I ain't got any charge on my phone. Let me just check the charge out. 1 minute. 8%. Oh, fucking hell. Might get a sneaky last beer review in. Sneaky. I can't even go up the house, because if I go up the house, they'll know what I'm doing. And what time was it? 8:15. Yeah, I can get a 5-minute review in. Right. I just came on early tonight, yeah. And fucking YouTube didn't let anybody know. So, enjoyed this golden beer, citrusy, went down really well. I enjoyed it anyway, at least. Grumpy Santa. So Merry Christmas, everyone, and have a Happy New Year. Dog was in here earlier. Yeah, on the other review. So out of 5, I've got to say about a 4.0 out of 5. Not bad at all. Oh, on this chat on the brothers. Yes. Yeah, 4.0. Right, back in 2 minutes with a very quick, and I do mean quick, last review. I've got about 5 minutes window with 8%. Cheers all, back in 2 minutes.